Listen to how much the Department of Labor recovered for 23 workers. $125,000 coming from stealing $2 an hour. That's crazy.
Which side are you on? Which side are you on?
Boss Watch. We do this every week. Take a look at what bosses were up to in the South. And we're going to start this week in Missouri, where federal workplace safety investigators found a Missouri roofing contractor again risking the safety of its employees by failing to protect them against the construction industry's deadliest hazard, falls from heights, at 5 residential work sites in Wentzville in October and November 2023. Inspectors with the U.S. Department of Labor's Occupational Safety and Health Administration opened investigations after observing H.R. Vasquez Construction, LLC employees on roofs without required fall protection equipment at separate sites on October 25th, 27th, 30th, November 2nd, and November 28th, 2023. Specifically, OSHA found the St. Louis company did not provide employees with fall protection as they worked at heights greater than 6 feet and failed to ensure workers using pneumatic nail guns wore personal eye and face protective equipment. H.R. Vasquez Construction also allowed the improper use of ladders, had not developed a written hazard communication plan, and did not begin or maintain an accident prevention program. In all, OSHA cited the company for 13 violations, 9 repeat, 3 serious, and 1 other than serious, and assessed $267,000 in proposed penalties. Since 2021, the agency has cited the contractor 7 times for putting roofing workers in danger. The agency first identified 3 serious violations related to a lack of required fall protection by H.R. Vasquez Construction in October 2021 at a Baldwin worksite. Another inspection in Chesterfield in June 2022 led OSHA to cite the company for 2 repeat violations. In 2022, the Bureau of Labor Statistics reported over 1,000 construction workers died on the job. Of those deaths, nearly 400 were related to falls from elevation. As part of a continuing effort to prevent fall-related fatalities in construction, the agency, industry, and safety groups and other worker advocates are encouraging construction employers and workers to join the 11th Annual National Safety Stand-Down to prevent falls in construction, May 6 to 10, 2024. Several partners there. The agency is inviting employers and workers to learn how to conduct a safety stand-down and view a video on fall safety that includes a message from a former construction worker and fall survivor. In Oklahoma, while mortuary workers are called on to provide afterlife care for the deceased and compassion for the bereaved, a federal investigation has found the operators of an Oklahoma City mortuary were less than caring when it came to paying dozens of workers overtime wages they rightfully earned. A U.S. Department of Labor Wage and Hour Division investigation has recovered $231,000 in back wages and an equal amount in damages for 66 employees of Stillwell Limited Incorporated. After learning the employer paid them straight time rates for all hours worked instead of paying one time and a half their regular rate of pay for hours over 40 in a work week. A review of company records showed many of the affected workers earned low wages and often worked more than 50 hours in a week. The division determined the employer paid employees on a semi-monthly basis and failed to keep accurate records as required by federal law.
Hey, 5 seconds. Just wanted to say that this is only possible because of our donors. If you want to see more of this, then consider donating yourself at tvlr.fm/donate.
In Georgia, RSPS Holdings and SRS Milledgeville, franchisors of the popular fast casual barbecue restaurant Shane's Rib Shack, have agreed to pay $56,000 and provide other relief to settle a lawsuit for sexual harassment and retaliation filed by the U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. According to the EEOC's lawsuit, the companies violated federal law when they subjected a teenage female employee at its Milledgeville, Georgia location to a hostile work environment based on her sex, then fired her in retaliation for complaining. The employee, who was a college freshman at the time, was sexually harassed by an older male manager from September to December 2021. During that time, the manager made daily unwanted comments about the female employee's physical appearance and his romantic feelings for her, spread false sexual rumors about her, and cornered her in areas of the restaurant without cameras, demanding a hug or attention from her before allowing her to pass by. According to the suit, the female employee complained about the harassment to her supervisor on multiple occasions, but the supervisor, too, made no effective remedial action. Instead, the restaurant terminated her shortly after her last complaint and provided no plausible explanation for doing so. Such alleged conduct violated Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, which prohibits sexual harassment and retaliation against those who complain about it. The EEOC filed suit in U.S. District Court for the Middle District of Georgia, Macon Division, after first attempting to reach a pre-litigation settlement through its administrative conciliation process. The federal court approved the 2-year consent decree resolving the EEOC's lawsuit. In the decree, in addition to providing monetary relief to the victim, the companies have agreed to revise and distribute their anti-harassment and anti-retaliation policies, post a notice in the workplace informing employees of the settlement, and provide specialized training to all supervisors, managers, and employees. Furthermore, the companies have agreed to provide the EEOC with periodic reports regarding any future employee complaints of sexual harassment or retaliation, including a description of each employee's allegations and the company's response. In Austin, Texas, a subsidiary of Cavco Industries, which is one of the nation's largest producers of module and manufactured homes, faces $272,000 in penalties after federal investigators found the company exposing employees to more than 24 serious safety violations during an October 2023 inspection. Since 2015, OSHA has cited the same company with 38 workplace safety and health violations at manufacturing facilities in 4 states. U.S. Department of Labor Wage and Hour Division investigators found the Lexington, Kentucky pub and restaurant, Crafty Draft Brew Pub, illegally distributed tips and failed to pay a cash wage of at least $2.13 an hour. Can you imagine that?
They skipped on the 213?
Seriously.
Come on. That's brutal, dude.
You only have to pay $2 an hour, and you can't even do that.
They could have looked in the sofa. And they could have digged those out of the car or something. What the hell? How greedy
do you have to be? They failed to pay a cash wage of at least $2.13 per hour directly to tipped employees. The U.S. Department of Labor discovered, and look, and it's amazing. This is how much these people work, right? This is how much the servers who make $2 an hour work. Listen to how much the Department of Labor recovered for 23 workers. $125,000 coming from stealing $2 an hour. That's crazy. That's bonkers. U.S. Department of Labor Wage and Hour Division investigators found Williams Plumbing and Associates paid employees a time-and-a-half rate for only the first 5 hours after 40 in a work week. After that, the employer reverted to paying their employees their regular rate of pay for all hours after 45. That's an interesting strategy. Didn't work out this time. The Department of Labor recovered $25,000 in stolen wages and liquidated damages for 17 workers. Drug and medical testing supply company American Screening, LLC, has agreed to pay $50,000 and provide other relief to settle a race discrimination lawsuit filed by the U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, which alleged that the company fired a black employee for wearing her hair natural and replaced her with a white employee. So there you go. Folks, bosses are doing this all the time. And getting away with it. This is just the stuff that you're able to, this is just the stuff that the government enforcers are able to find. So, not good. Not good. You just saw a clip from the Valley Labor Report. We are live every Saturday morning from 9:30 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. And we pride ourselves on keeping all of our content free to everybody so that we can talk to as many working folks as possible. If you support the work that we're doing, you think that it's important, you think that it's good, then consider making a monthly contribution to the project, and you can do that on our website, tvlr.fm.